First up, one punch. Up first, one punch from the United States of America. They'll be facing the Giant from Russia.
Look at the weight. How much weight are you going to give away in a fight?
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, one punch. Fighting out of the blue corner from Russia,
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. That left hook doesn't find its target. Which fighter will say no mas? Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Punch, counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Swing and a miss with the jab. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. There's a counter shot. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice exchange here from both men. Do you believe this? A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense. Stick and move, stick and move.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Nice counter. Nice counter shot. Tried to score with that hook but missed. Beautiful counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Got complacent? This fight's not over yet.
Yes, I like that round.
Here we go for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. A perfect counter shot. Oh, that punch. The straight right just misses. Ronnie, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
God, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
These punches coming from every angle. These two were made for each other. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
You've got to be like Oliver Twist. Be a pickpocket, in and out. Don't stand there and be so obvious.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Jab just missed with the left hand. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well done with that counter shot. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. What a punch. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? They exchange punches. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he scores with the counter. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Good counter punching. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Jab just got blocked. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You'd like to see more jabs. And down goes the Giant. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up. Took the deep breath and thought, right.
Go back out there.
There's the bell to start round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Perfect counter lands. Lucky that hook didn't score. Nice counter punch right up the... Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! It somehow weathered the storm.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
They miss with the jab. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Nice counter shot. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And shoot. Left hook just missed. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
That time counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A straight right just misses. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay?
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It's a bad round.
Time for the 5th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice counter punch. Misses with the jab. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Just missed with that hook. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. The referee calls time, and we'll look at the cut.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. When are we going to see a jab from these two? To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so like to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Incredible work rate. Beautiful counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If you keep this...
On to the 6th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Beautiful counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. Chance to make history. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here?
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues. Missing with the left hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. We just saw it.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Come on. You let him back into the fight.
And there's the bell for round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The straight right just missed. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your blood.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Perfect counter shot. How about that time? Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knock.